What's going on, guys and girls? We're here playing some more Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, and in this video I'm going to show you how to complete all the mission tasks for mission 8, which is called Occupation Forces. So in this mission there are 7 mission tasks to complete, so what we're going to do is I'm going to do all of them in one playthrough. You guys don't have to do it in one playthrough if you don't want to. You can actually just go through and do the ones that you're missing and then complete the mission, and then you will earn them. So the first thing I'm going to show you is where the secure deployment plans are, and this is where the prisoner is being held. And this is the road that the colonel will end up taking down here once you have secured the deployment plans. Most of you probably already know that if you have completed the mission before, because those were the mandatory tasks. The prisoner is not a mandatory task, that is an optional task, so if you didn't know where he is, there he is right there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head towards the deployment plans. The reason for that is because the tank and the colonel and his transport truck don't end up traveling along the road until you found the deployment plans. So as we head across here, we are going to run into a few enemies. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to mark them up so that you guys know where they are, and then I'm also going to try and take out the ones that are going to be the most annoying during this mission. So the first guy that we're going to spot is the guy in this watchtower. He arrives in the watchtower just about when I showed up. He basically, if you get there a bit earlier, you'll find him on the ground, and you'll eventually climb the ladder and get up there into that watchtower. There was also that guy just at the front there, and then there are also 2 guards right. They're going to be patrolling just to the right of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that we don't get spotted. These guys are probably one of the most annoying guards in the patrol area, basically because if you get to this mission area very quickly, they will be right where you want to be. The only way basically around the other guards. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this guy to sleep, because we want to make sure that he is out of our way for later on when we want to extract the tanks and the colonel, because we're going to be doing it roundabout where that outpost is. And then we also want to get rid of these guys because they are going to be annoying. So what you can do is you can use the reflex mode to end up getting these guys. I think that's what I end up doing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try and make sure we put them to sleep. So they have got helmets on, but because their faces are facing us, we can just shoot them in the face, and that will end up putting them to sleep instantly. So now that we've done that, we're just going to head up this cliff face as quickly as we can, because we want to try and do this mission as quickly as possible. Because I will end up getting an S rank in this video, but if you don't want to S rank it, you don't have to. So you can actually be a lot more stealthy than I'm going to be. I end up getting spotted right here. Usually I don't get spotted by this guy, but this time he did. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for him to come down and investigate what he saw. Once he gets close enough, we're just going to headshot him so that we can just move on through this mission. And in likelihood, that actually helped me a little bit. It means that I wasn't going to be spotted by this guy as well. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to run up to this guy and make sure we headshot him. Using the reflex mode actually helps quite a bit. It just increases the accuracy that you can shoot someone with, and we're going to continue on. Now don't go up here, this is just me doing a mistake. I'm just like, where was I going? That's where I was going. And once you come down here, there might be some more other guards that you might run into, depending on how quickly you got here, because the guards do move around quite a bit. They are mostly on patrols around these areas. This guy is, he's seen something, so he's just running somewhere, and I think he might have spotted me or something, and he's going to investigate. He ends up finding me, but it's too bad for him, because that's not what you want to do when you're facing against Solid Snake. So this area right here is where you're going to find the deployment plans. It's just in this building right here, and you're just going to look at them. And there is the little cutscene of him scanning the documents, and what you want to do is you're just going to skip that cutscene just to make it a little bit quicker on yourself. And now we're going to go get the prisoner while we wait for the colonel and his tanks to arrive. So the prisoner is located right here. There is also a guard that's usually posted around this area very closely. So we're going to go into here and collect this guy. So once we have got this guy, we're just going to take him out. If you do have the wormhole Fulton extraction device, then what you can do is you can actually extract him from within the building. But because I don't have that, we have to extract him outside. And then what we're going to do is now we're just going to head towards the tank area. So the tanks are going to be coming along the road, and we're just going to try and get down there as quickly as possible. I do believe that they have a little bit of an alert out on me, so I'm just going to be trying to not get spotted exactly, but we want to at least try and stop anyone getting a combat alert. So if they do spot me, we're just going to use the reflex mode to make sure that they don't get a combat alert. This guy ends up seeing me, so I'm going to get rid of him. And I didn't do a very good job with that. Ended up getting him in the end. And we're also going to do this other guy right here. There are two other guys that end up spotting me. Now these guys are here because they have already spotted me. And I think I was able to stop it from getting combat alert, but I'm not too sure. We'll find out at the end when we look at the numbers. And there we go, we're going to get rid of this guy because he spotted me as well. And what we're going to do to extract the tanks is I'm going to use a mine. So it is one of the electric mines which will stun the tank. So if you don't have this yet, what you can do is you can actually put D-horse in front of the tanks and they will stop when they find it. So instead this thing is going to disable the tanks and that will allow me to extract them. So I'm going to extract, you need to extract both tanks and the truck that is carrying the kernel for this these mission tasks. So what we're going to do is that tank is going to be stunned, and we are going to be able to extract this tank. So what you want to do is you just go up behind them, and these guys will just be unaware of exactly what's happening. You will just go and I want to Fulton that guy, and Fultoning this guy will also give you the commander. He is located inside there. The tank does end up spotting me, but if you run fast enough you can actually get up to it, and then what you can do is you just Fulton extract it as well. Because it is a very slow vehicle, it takes a while for it to start running away. So what we're going to do, we've got everything in this mission now, so what we're going to do is run out of the hot zone. So we're going to get a D-horse and we are going to hop on him so we can get out of the hot zone quicker. Now I think the hot zone, exiting the hot zone quickly, you want to turn left just up here is the quickest way to exit the hot zone. I think that's why I'm just checking on my iDroid right there. We have completed all mission tasks as well, so we that is everything that you need to know for this video. And we will also get S rank if you want to know how to get S rank. There is a lot easier ways to get S rank. The fact of the matter is this is just I end up getting S rank during these videos because I'm trying to make them as short as possible, and I end up getting S rank when I do that. So there we go, we've extracted from the hot zone, and now we will get the scoreboard, which is coming up right here. Wherever it is, there it is. And we did get a combat alert, so we minus 5,000 points. But as you can see, I got 147,000 points, which is enough for this mission to S rank. So that's all I'm going to do for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys were able to get the mission tasks. And now it's time for me to say see you guys and girls, and hopefully see you in the next video.